The process that these guys go through, the dangers that they face. And that's just the start. I was made for this kind of shit. I went to a cocaine lab in Colombia. Colombia is known for cocaine, but also there's something that's rivaling that now, and that's the illegal gold trade. So there were so many different aspects of Colombia that I was excited to unpack. This modern day gold rush is fueling violence, destroying ecosystems, and leaving a trail of human suffering in its wake. I'm taking a 30-minute flight north into the Antioquia region, to a town that's become the epicenter of illegal gold mining, El Bagre.
Mad. No, see the mines as well.
The natural landscape is being transformed by hundreds of pockmarked gold mines surrounding El Bagre.
Colombia produces 20% legal and 80% illegal.
Wow. I'm meeting Jose, a journalist.
Welcome to El Bagre. El Bagre has always been a town of gold mining. In 2011, the price of gold came from $20 an ounce to almost $2,000 an ounce.
Oh, wow.
Kind of overnight.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone wanted to get into gold. You have every kind of armed group in Colombia in these regions, and they always fight to get the bigger piece of the pie. More than 2,000 people were murdered in the department of Antioquia. So a lot of people are being victims of violence related to mining and drug trade.
An illegal mine owner has agreed to let me visit, but the approval has really been granted by the armed group, Clan del Golfo, who control everything that goes on here. But with danger lurking everywhere here, he's advised me to follow local tradition.
Buenas, don José, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, bien llegados aquí a mi humilde maloja. Está ahí.
Don Jose is a local spiritual doctor. His back alley business is booming due to the many miners that come through his door seeking a protection ritual.
¿A ingresar usted al terreno de mineral de oro?
Sí.
Sobre los metales andará tu ser, sobre las esmeraldas, el oro y la plata. Así llegará el dinero en tus manos.
After leaving the witch doctor, it left me a bit apprehensive about going to an illegal gold mine. Because I thought, why do these guys need this kind of protection? Why do they believe in it so much? Then when I went to the gold mine, realizing that there's armed groups that literally run these areas, they extort the people, and actually being a working mechanism in the mine itself and feeling how dangerous it actually is, I understood why these guys resort to witch doctor protection. It's 8 a.m, already hitting 30 degrees, and the conditions are brutal.
Días, Mauricio. ¿Cómo está? Bien, bienvenido aquí a esta zona minera.
Can you tell me what the main difference is between legal and illegal gold mining?
Somos iguales. Hacemos el mismo trabajo. La diferencia entre una mina ilegal y otras tienen seguros, todas las prestaciones sociales que brinda el Estado y tienen su sueldo. La diferencia es que por porcentaje ganan más las personas. Nosotros pagamos 2-3 veces más. En Colombia todo el mundo tiene que colaborar. Una banda delincuencial o cualquier banda organizada, pues lamentablemente en Colombia es así. Pero de que van a venir a molestar, a matar o no, para nada.
Okay. From what I've heard so far about how these criminal groups operate, this doesn't seem accurate. I can sense this isn't something Mauricio wants to get into, so I ask him for a tour of the mine.
Entonces, ¿qué, mi hermano? Mate, to work in the sea, it must be treacherous, it must be horrendous. Could I just start working on the mine now, with no experience at all?
Sí, es que aquí no le pide experiencia, no tiene necesidad de educación.
Let's see if I can hack it, yeah. Let's go.
Down here, you're battling a constant stream of muddy water, sand and silt in the sweltering heat, hoping that at least some of it contains those specks of gold. Illegal miners like Darwin may get paid well compared to the average salary in Antioquia, but the work is tough, it's dangerous, and if the mines themselves don't kill you, the threat that the armed groups could is always in the back of your mind.
¿O qué? ¿Vas a hacer que te lo mate o qué?
Around 57% of young people recruited by armed groups in Colombia come from poor families, making people desperate for work and particularly vulnerable to being drawn into Candel Golfos or their illicit business. The production of cocaine. I was so curious to find out how cocaine is produced and who's involved in producing it. Ironically, the journey to the cocaine lab was the most dangerous part of this whole documentary series, and there was no guns involved. But on that day, there was torrential rain, and it was near impossible to get there.
Hola, Pedro. Hola, ¿cómo te va? Bien. ¿Cómo te ha ido? Let's go.
It's a grueling trek up through steep, rugged terrain. Unlike the illegal gold mines, these coca labs are difficult to spot, concealed by dense forests. After 3 hours, we finally arrive. First, I'm meeting the raspuchinas, or coca leaf pickers, whose job is to strip the leaves by hand, working all day in the stifling heat.
Is there any opportunities or chances for you guys to have a job which doesn't involve something that's illegal?
Meterme a trabajar con el gobierno de promotor de salud, de profesor, no tengo ese estudio grande que uno debe de tener, porque hay miles de desempleados en Colombia. Entonces, si no hay trabajo para que ya es licenciado, eso es lo que nos lleva a este destino.
After picking enough coca leaves, they're bagged and lugged down to the lab to be weighed. The leaves are all dumped into a vat, then the technicians begin turning them into coca paste. The process is an eye-opener. But let me tell you a little bit about pure cocaine. The recreational drug cocaine that people take starts off as a leaf. It's put into a pit, it's strimmed, ammonia is added, it's strimmed again. It's taken out, it's put into a barrel and compressed with petrol, sulfuric acid. This is insane to comprehend. When it comes out in that little white powder that people take on a Saturday night to have some fun. The process that these guys go through to produce this drug, the dangers that they face in producing it and in getting it out of the country, and the shocking reality of what is actually in it. Scary. The picking, the making, and the selling of this drug is illegal. So is the purchasing and consumption. There will never ever be any need for this without demand. And there's people around the world that are seriously demanding this drug. And with people around the world also demanding gold, is it really all that different? Check out the full episode of Ashley Came Into the Danger Zone on BBC iPlayer.